Well, this should be a gem of a game. The mere mention of Italy versus Germany is enough to quicken the heartbeat. It's a fixture that's featured some titanic struggles, historical triumphs, devastating heartbreaks. It's always epic when these two giants of the European scene go head-to-head, and this latest edition should be no different. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Italy, Germany. Jim Begley.
Well, this is just the sort of game, Peter, that you want to see in a final. Past clashes in such stages have been epic, really charged affairs when you think back to 1970, 82, 2006. So I hope this one turns out to be half as good and we can all go home happy.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Italy finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Barella, now it's Retegui. Kimmich is there, and he can get that clear. That is a superb rearguard action. Havertz. And it's Musiala. That's Wirtz. That's a good ball out wide. Sané. And it's Wirtz. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Locatelli. Bastoni. Barella. Now it's Sakani. Can he get it through? Oh, important interception. Played with speed from back to front. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes aim and crosses.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Wirtz. Looking tidy in possession here. Zaccagni. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Havertz. And it's Musiala. And here's Wirtz. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Great chance!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He is through here. Nice interception, well timed. Deftly away. And here's Retegui! Kimmich. Wirtz opts for safety. Kimmich. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Wirtz. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Havertz. Distributed tidily. Sané receives it in a wide position. And here's Sané. Stiller receives it in a good position. Havertz! Another big chance that gets away.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Di Lorenzo. Here's Locatelli. Now it's Retegui. Rudiger did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Nicely spread. Threads one in. Now here's the delivery. Oh, that was vital. Barella. Musiala. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, terrible pass. That looks a good cross.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Driving forward. Sane has created one goal already. Now it's Retegui. Some resolute defending there. Goes looking wide. Flings in across.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Calafiori. And it's Di Lorenzo. Tonali. Orsolini. Di Lorenzo. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Locatelli. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Italy currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half and we will be back with the second half shortly. And the finish! Not the most accurate pass.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Bastoni. Tonali. Well, that pass isn't the best. Musiala. Tonali. Oh, good spread. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Shapes to shoot! Sane. And it's Kimmich. Schlotterbeck. Stiller. And Pavlovic. Rudiger. This is a promising build-up. And it's Stiller. And he's forced to go back. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Tries one from range.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Stiller. Wirtz. Wirtz. This is promising. Musiala has it in a wide position. Pass somewhat off target. 60 minutes played. And it's Wirtz. And here's Havertz. Now it's Musiala. Oh, it's played into the area. That is a brilliant interception. Looking to play him in. Gets his head on it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Havertz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's gone backward here. And a chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Germany are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Tonali looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Kimmich. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, good read. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Locatelli. Zaccagni. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Time and again they are repelled. Musiala. And Raum. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Raum, yeah, he leaps for it! Locatelli. Aims beyond the defence. Cross-towering header! It's a loose ball. And he's heaved it away. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well timed, excellent interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Havertz. Raum. Raum. Good driving run. Now the ball in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Retegi. So what can they make of this? That's a cute ball. And he's picked out the run. Neuer clears. Havertz does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Sané. Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. He's come in hard.
Italy are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Impressive jump! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, he's burst through. Locatelli. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So could they be onto something here? Lovely pass, but can he get there? A header! No, not the best of headers. Di Marco. Di Lorenzo. And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team. A very particular high-level rivalry, this. Germany and Italy, two great nations who pursue excellence. Historically, Italy's record against Germany is very good, but of course, history counts for very little on the day. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Italy, Germany. Jim Begley takes a shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Cleared without hesitation. And he was alert to it. Zaccagni! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. Zaccagni duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Retegui. No, it's come to nothing. Vitz. That has not gone well. Tonali. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Havertz.
Havertz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Musiala. Now it's Politano. Now it's Retegui. Italy leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Vitz. Sané. Looks to the other side. For Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Pavlovic. Oh, good spread. Throw in. Di Lorenzo. Barella. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Musiala. And it's Sané. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Tonali. Now it's Politano. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kimmich. Sané. Schlotterbeck. Stiller. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tonali. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Musiala. That is good progress on the left. Stiller. It's a really well-measured ball. Sané. And they win it back again. Zaccagni. Here's Locatelli. That's been cut out, well played. Pavlovic. Bastoni makes the interception. Zaccagni has found the net here, of course. Now it's Politano. Politano. This is promising. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Sané. 15 minutes till half-time.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
In with the challenge. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Too close for comfort. Just eases him off the ball. Musiala. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Stiller. That's Fierce. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Played in by Sané. Bastoni is there and he can get that clear. Zaccagni.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that could set him on his way. He's found the way. Retegui! And he's stuck it away. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Italy are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Real chance! It's a loose ball. Raum. That's gone for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Wirtz.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Zaccagni. Pass somewhat off target. Pavlovic. Wirtz. To Havertz. Kimmich. And that's going right the way across. And it's Musiala. Barella does well to get it back. Now this could be a chance. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Politano. Now it's Retegui. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Italy are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. The second half is up and running. Italy are looking to break at pace. Sané. Looking for a runner. Spread neatly. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. Barely into the second half. And already it is heating up. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Germany cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Look at the there's the shot! And a neat finish! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, easy pickings there. This is a promising build-up. Oh, nice touch. And it's Kimmich. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pinches it off him. So what can they make of this? A lot of space. Goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Germany really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Raum. Stiller. And he's gone searching crossfield. Sané. Now it's Kimmich. And here's Wirtz. Wirtz play. Oh, great leap! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Sade. Locatelli. He's going for goal! Brilliant from Zaccagni! A finish of true class! And they are disappearing out of sight. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Italy palpably stronger, better, superior. Realm. Oh, that's nice. Wirtz receives it in a wide position. Locatelli. Chance here to counter. Stiller. Passing is crisp and sharp. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Wirtz. And it's made its way to him. He'll try from distance! Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, that's a key interception. Wirtz. Sané. That's a little off target. Great vision. Shoots! Outstanding save to keep that out.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And now they can spring out of defence. Spread to the right. Barella has the space to scheme. Neuer claims it. Safe hands. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Zaccagni. Now it's Retegui. Stiller. Goretzka. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Barella. Oh, it's a great ball here. Raspadori shapes to shoot!
Cambio di giocatori.
So, third corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. It's a pretty loose pass. Buongiorno. Italy clearly now in lead preservation mode. Retegui is onto this. And a chance! And it's there! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Played out wide. Looking for the run. Quick look, then plays it in. Nice interception, well timed. Raspadori. Time added on 4 minutes. Might be danger here. Barella.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gross. Now it's Havertz. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He shifted it to the flank. He is through here. Is there any support? He might not. A decent chance! No way through. In he goes again! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it is Well, this should be a gem of a game. The mere mention of Italy versus Germany is enough to quicken the heartbeat. It's a fixture that's featured some titanic struggles, historical triumphs, devastating heartbreaks. It's always epic when these two giants of the European scene go head-to-head, and this latest edition should be no different. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And for a moment, time stood still. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vitz. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Zaccagni is someone I really like the look of, Peter. I suppose you could say he's a bit of a late bloomer, and it's only relatively recently that he started playing in that attacking role. He's fast, direct, energetic.
Chance, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barella. Now it's Politano. That's good vision. Now it's Keane. Lovely bit of skill. Opts to play it back. And the finish! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Zaccagni cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Pavlovic attempts a clearance. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Locatelli. That has been cut short. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Kimmich. Vitz. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neither side yet able to find the net. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! Has fallen kindly here. Goal, Italy! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Italy have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Vitz. And here's Havertz. And it's Vitz. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Barella. Now, can he find a finish? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Sané. Tries to play it through. Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Vert clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stiller. And here's Havertz. Space for him to turn and look. Delivers with whip. Oh, well played, well played. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And there's green grass ahead of him. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Wirtz. And it's Pavlovic. And Raum. Tonali makes a dash for it. Now, can they get him away? Now, that's a fine challenge. And the pass is intercepted. Wirtz. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Sané. Looks to the other side. And that's out of reach.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Not the most convincing of passes. Zaccagni. Now it's Keane. Locatelli. Kimmich deals with that comfortably. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
Politano really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Musiala. Now it's Havertz. Oh, good spread. Kimmich. Wirtz. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Politano going after that. Musiala. That is ended up in no man's land. Barella. Tonali. Politano. This is promising. Oh, this looks sharp. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Italy really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Italy just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Italy leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Spread neatly. And Keane! It's a loose... Locatelli! They want to be quick to recover this. Good effort first time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
And he's taking no chances there. He's having a hit! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Keane. Now this could be a chance. Good read, needed to be. Musiala.
Italy are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Wirtz. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely spread. Havertz is sporting a guilty look after that.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Schlotterbeck. Stiller. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Wirtz is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, well played. Pavlovic. Germany appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Zaccagni clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Keane, foot in. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
And it's Musiala. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. That's very neat. Stiller. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment.
Germany really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Schlotterbeck defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Barella tries to pass it through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Musiala. And it's Musiala. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Raum has it in a wide position. Gets his head on it! Here's Zaccagni. Keane.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Zaccagni. Musiala.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Sané. Musiala, just about up to 75 minutes. Sané. That's Wirtz. Pavlovic. Pavlovic has got himself a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Numero 25. Lascia il campo per il numero 10.
And it's Stiller.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Stiller. Oh, this is a terrific run.
Germany really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Havertz. Now it's Raspadori. Stiller. Great vision. Gross. Lock chance! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And now the breakaway. Kimmich does well to get it back. And it's Stiller. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Look at the space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Germany really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And he's in on, and the shot! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Numero 10.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Il quarto uomo
Italy
indica
have
2 minuti
surely
di
won it,
recupero.
or so you would think. He's had a shot! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And now he has two.
Sostituzione per l'Italia.
3-0, and
Numero
things are
14.
starting to look awfully
Viene
cosy.
sostituito con il numero 30.
Terrific effort! It is close, but that is the last of it. Italy looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Well, how will we look back on... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah.
Politano! Goal, Italy! I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's being shifted off it. He shifted it to the flank. Rafael Leao. Showing great feet there. It's a good foot in there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Ronaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Politano. Looking for the run. Chance! Cristiano Ronaldo. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Not the most accurate pass. Tonali. Nice looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. That is good alertness. Pedro Neto. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Tonali. Retegi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Big chance! Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Rafael Leao, and it's Neves. And he's forced to go back. Vitinha. Aims beyond the defence. Now that's well seen too. Ruben Dias. Diogo Dalot. And it's Barella. Zaccagni. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Portugal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, some tackle that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Retegi. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Shot, surely! Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the left flank. He is through here!
Rafael Leao clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Politano, hoisted in, and that is expertly dealt with. João Neves, ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bastoni. Now they can break here. João Neves, can he get it through?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Vitinha, that's a cute ball. Gets his head on it! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Cristiano Ronaldo really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
And that's another good win of the ball. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Barella was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Retegi. Well timed, excellent interception. João Neves.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Zaccagni. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Zaccagni. He's having a hit! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Zaccagni clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. Pedro Neto. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Italy sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So we're on the way for the second half. Rafael Leao picks it up out wide. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Locatelli. Zaccagni. That's a little off target. Diogo Dalot. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pedro Neto. He's picked his way through. Decent chance! Locatelli. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bruno Fernandes. Zaccagni. Tries to play it through. And they win it back again. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vitinha running with intent. Barella, who does have an assist to his name. Tonali. Now it's Zaccagni. And it's Barella. João Neves. Rafael Leao. And he's managed to get free. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And the pass is intercepted. Spread out to the left. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Pass somewhat off target. João Neves. Vitinha. Now Ruben Dias. He's in a great position here. Nicked it back promptly. Now, can they get... Shoots! And no mistake. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
He's having a pop! And he has kept it out somehow.
Zaccagni actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bruno Fernandes. And here's Politano. Stood up well to him there. It is a corner.
Sostituzione per l'Italia.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Numero 30. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10. Il numero 14.
Portugal are looking to go forward now. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them.
Shot a goal!
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, easy pickings there. Matheus Nunes. Italy still have the cards to affect this game.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, now he can run away with it. And he shoots! He's beaten the keeper. but hit the post. And that really should have been that.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion. Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Joao Felix. He's had it taken off him. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Orsolini to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Cambio di giocatori.
Oh, good climb! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Raspadori tries to pass it through, and the shot! And there's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Italy go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't...
Oh, he's having a go! Another one of football's and how moments.
Orsolini clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
He's got away. Nice interception, well timed. Keane. And it's Barella.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Matches Nunes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 15.
Raspadori did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Barella. That's good vision. Orsolini has the space to scheme. He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for... Oh, he's been caught napping. Barella. Goes down, but nothing given. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Searching pass he's played there. Bastoni. Ricci. And that's that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect.
Swell Neves! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's João Felix. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Tonali. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's...
And a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. João Felix. And claimed it back swift. Chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Buongiorno cuts it out. Barella. Now it's Keane. Nicely weighted ball. That's an imaginative pass. Over to the right flank. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Italy really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Bruno Fernandes. Can he latch on to this? That's been cut out, well played. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Fernandes running with the ball. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Frustratingly close. Locatelli. Now it's Fratesi. That's going wide left. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's got space here. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Keane. Vitinha. Pedro Neto gets into a good position. And it's been given away. Fratesi. And the pass is intercepted. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Boots it through. And he's let fly. Great effort, but no way through. Portugal with the corner, they're first. That's the keeper's ball. Italy are looking to go forward now. Spread out to the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Delivers with whip. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Fratesi. Raspadori. Now it's Fratesi. Locatelli has the space to scheme. Locatelli. Might be danger here. Keane! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Keane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Frattesi. He's on it, can he get away? Well, that looks a decent ball.
Italy certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Nice control. Oh, important interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Raspadori. And that's been won straight back. Vitinha. It's a searching pass. Oh, delightful ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. That's the throw. And that is a little undercooked. Knocks it into space. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for options for movement. Locatelli. Keane. Done delicately.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, shot, surely! And the referee says that is that for the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Italy come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? Buongiorno. Raspadori. And here's Keane.
Keane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's managed to get free. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's in a great... Can he finish? Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's fabulous. Ruben Dias deals with that comfortably. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Cross into the box. Locatelli. Time and again they are repelled. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can spring out and tries one from range. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Sostituzione per l'Italia.
Portugal have their third corner.
Numero 10. Lasciano il campo per il numero 30.
Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
He's having a shot!
Italy really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He might be in here! Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That is a brilliant interception. Spread to the right. Bastoni.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Joao Felix picks it up out wide. Italy perhaps contemplating their next change here. Bruno Fernandes driving forward. Barella stood his ground. And the finish!
Italy really are showing...
Can he finish? Joao Neves. It's a pretty loose pass. Tonali. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Tries to play it through. And it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And it's slung out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Well, nicely intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
There's the header! And that really should have been that.
Bruno Fernandes really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 24, il numero 22. Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 15.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Il numero 26. Il numero 6. Attenzione, un cambio.
Politano. And that's a good ball. He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Barella.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Shot could be on. Very nicely done. Now it's Barella. Decent chance! Well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
He's got away.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And he's lost his man here. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
All hands on deck for this one. Matheus Nunes opts to play it back. And here's Trim. And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. He leaps for it. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. Well, we are already up and running again. Italy did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Shapes to shoot! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Can he get on the end of this? Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And he's forced to go back. Zaccagni. And here's Retegui, looking for the run. And it's Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes, played out towards the right wing.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's the chance to counter. Calafiori has it out wide and in space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Barella. Nuno Mendes. Muscular approach does pay off here. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. Italy have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. He's going for goal! And a truly agonising miss.
Gonzalo Ramos is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Politano. Zaccagni. Space for him to turn and look. Trincao. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Ramos. Now it's Nunes. There's the shot! And it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back.
Shot a goal!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Great vision. Politano showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Calafiori. Now it's Retegui. Oh, that is a great chance! It's loose, and again! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Zaccagni at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Italy now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left? including stoppages.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Bernardo Silva. Calafiori gets a foot in here. Deep into stoppage time. So that's it. It is all over. Italy have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Retegui taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Italy have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. And so the calm before the storm. Again, this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. And the volley. No, he's missed it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Somewhat off target. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pedri, nicely aimed pass. Played out towards the right wing, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well played, well played. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game? Oyarzabal! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Gavi makes the interception. Kubasi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oyarzabal. Bullish header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Stood up well to him there. He has found the way through. The cutback shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the pace.
Goes for goal! Locatelli.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gavi. Politano. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Spain with the corner, they're first. He's gone for goal! And here's Yamal. And here's Retegi. Pau Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. Nicked it back promptly. Italy, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He is through here. And the pass is intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. Chance, surely! Goal, Italy! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, a very decent attempt. Nico Williams. And it's Gavi. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, good-looking ball. Locatelli. Zaccagni. Locatelli. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Going for goal! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Locatelli tries to play it through. Oh, that was vital. That has not gone well. He'll try from distance! Oh, good effort! Gavi gets it clear. Italy are 1-0 up, but far from comfortable. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Retegui. Oh, super ball. Chance for a shot! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Italy are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rodri, Pedri, Gavi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Locatelli did just about... Oh, what's he done? Tonali. Barella. Now it's Retegui. And it's Udogi. He's picked his way through. So much time and space here. Pedri. They're urging him. There's the shot! And he's there to make the block. And this could be the final action of the first half. Looking early, he's cut it out, and that signals the end of the first period. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, so I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Italy looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yamal, great vision. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he was alert to it. Politano with 2 goals already to his name.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Raya punts it upfield. Tonali. Now it's Politano. Tries to pass it through. Politano goes for a shot! Pinged towards the front line. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a promising position.
Pretty robust defending.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's definitely not his best. Zaccagni. And it's Porro. And they win it back again. Knocks it into space. Locatelli getting forward. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So here comes a substitution.
Cambio di giocatori.
Now it's Oyarzabal. This looks promising. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
So we've reached the hour mark. Zaccagni. Oh, super find.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Barella. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, that's superb. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Over to the right flank. Bastoni. And it's Locatelli. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Dani Olmo. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's chosen to go back. Politano going forward. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yeah, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. This the perfect chance to extend. He's gone for goal. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Tonali is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, well measured. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Now it's Politano. Barella. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's a key interception. Llorente. Locatelli. And it's made its way to him. Retegui. Brilliantly cut out. Pedri. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Retegui. Locatelli. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great chance! Yes! disappearing out of sight. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
A case now of complete... He's having a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Italy are almost home and dry now. Now it's Retegui. Now it's Politano. Pedri. Shifted it to the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Can he finish? Well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Danny Olmo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Spain may be down, but not out just yet. Tonali having a look. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Italy making further changes here and in quick succession.
Numero 6 viene sostituito con il numero 3.
It's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Italy are having a ball here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Always onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. 4 extra minutes added on. That's at the end. Italy can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Politano claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, Peter, you can dress it up any way you like, but we all know what we're in for.
And there's no point trying to pretend otherwise. No disguising the edginess that's swirling around us here.
No, these teams only know one way to play each other.
It is a true heavyweight clash. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Produces a cross. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Tries to pass it through. There's the shot! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Italy finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Retegui. Now it's Politano. Knocks it, takes a shot! Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Retegui. Koundé. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Udogie makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Retegui. Doué. He shifted it to the flank. Italy are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Conte. Plays a sharp little ball here. That has been slung wide. He's had it taken off him. Bellanova, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that was nowhere near his best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Zaccagni! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, that's a key interception.
Italy are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mbappe. It's anyone's ball now. Olise. France have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Retegui. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Played out to the left flank. And here's Dembele. In early. Tries one from range. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And they win it back again. And it's Udogie. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. Looking to play him in. Zaccagni. Oh, important interception. Doué. Spread it left. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Conte.
Italy certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Barella. Locatelli. Now it's Retegui.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's in on goal. Steaming on goalwards. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And now as good a time as any to pull level. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Viene sostituito con il numero 3.
Glorious! A finish of true class! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And very quickly, the substitute. He's having a pop! It's a loose ball. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, great leap! And now a sudden chance to counter. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Italy making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Barella. Retegui is onto this. Conte. Doué. Decent chance! Here comes the corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Real chance! Italy have their second corner now. France have the chance to go the other way. Threads one in. Out of play for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Hernandez. Nice looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Barella. So what can they make of this? Bellanova. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the through ball. And he was quick to react. Oh, that's a key interception. Conte. Chouameni. Distributed tidily. He's found the way through. Tries a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Politano receives it in a good position here. Chouameni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played out wide. And it's Conte. Zaccagni. Tonali. And that's really well manoeuvred. Here's Zaccagni. Nicely weighted ball. Pass somewhat off target. Italy perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's DiMarco. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. France can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's in a great position here. That's going wide left. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. France can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Good read, needed to be. Retegui. Zaccagni. And here's Barella. That has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Elise. It's played through for him. Can he finish? Locatelli. Italy are looking to break at pace. Zaccagni. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Politano. Locatelli. Looking for the run. That has been cut short. Saliba. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Zaccagni. He's being urged to shoot. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 30.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Locatelli. And here's Keane. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 25.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Numero 10.
Well, it's a little too ambitious to go direct at goal from here, I think.
Decent hit from there. Buongiorno is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Keane. Can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed.
Italy really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this...
And the shot! Goal! France! Into the lead once more. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
France leading now.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
It's a quick one. Keane is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Italy are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Tries from a long way out. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Locatelli. And back to the keeper. Manuel.
Pretty robust defending.
Into the last 5 minutes. Thinks about the shot. He's having a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Attenzione, la sostituzione.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Great vision.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Cherky. Good purposeful running. Shot at goal! And he stuck it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
France have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
He'll try from distance! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Italy perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter.
He's having a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Referee has just said play on. And he plays one through. Cherki. And it's Hernandez. And here's Dembele.
Oh, great feat, that.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Doué picks it up out wide. Here comes the cross. Oh, important interception. He's looking wide. That is good progress on the left. Oh, that's a key interception. Cherki. It's Dembele! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right, but Theo is about dynamism.
Dembele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Takes the shot! He is through here. Played in. Koundé tries to clear. Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. And he's worked it through. Cherki. He's got away. It's out for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And that little bit of skill has got him away.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too...
It's Dembele! So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay.
Can he finish? Goal, France! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
France have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That is ended up in the... He's having a pop! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Tchouaméni really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
France have their second corner now. Surely now! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's only too happy to take that back. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Can he latch on to this? Conte.
France genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Rabiot, spread to the right. Can he get it through?
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. Well, he's done very well to take that back. And that's a throw-in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Can he finish? He's got away with one there. Rabiot. And it's Koundé. Olise. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rabiot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Rabiot has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Konate with the clearance. And it's Rabiot. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, nice touch. Rabiot. Pass is just off target.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Ball played for Dembele. Takes a shot! And a neat finish! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rabiot. And he's had it nicked away. Goes for goal! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're back in front! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
France leading now. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Olise. Olise! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
France are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we are back underway. Tries a shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 4 coming up here. Mignon claims comfortably. France have the chance to go the other way. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's having a... Olise! He's going to be quick to recover this. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And he's quick to snatch it back. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That has not gone well. And it's Rabiot. Oh, good ball! And he's there to get it away. Cherki threads one in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Knocks it into space. It's Dembele! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Maignan must save this. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Now, can they get chance for a shot? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Time for a change in personnel.
Changement en cours.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That's destined for the flank. Dembele gets into a good position. And the finish! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Cherki. Saliba. No way through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Hernandez.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Saliba. Olise. Cherki. Played out to the left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide. Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
À leur place, le numéro 20, le numéro 25.
Oh, terrible pass. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
France are looking to go forward now. Now it's Dembele. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Akliouche. Oh, that's fabulous. Akliouche with... He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Mbappe. Rabiot. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that has been slung wide. That's a little off target. Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, well played. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7.
Koundé gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Great chance here from position A1. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Cherki! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And here's Thuram. There's the shot! Top pass from Thuram! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are disappearing out of sight. And that really is so impressive. And it didn't take him long. It's Rabiot! Rabiot. Cherki gets on his bike and on the move. Tchouaméni spots it and intercepts. He shifted it to the flank. Dembele wants to run onto this. Tchouaméni, Koundé, and Doué. And it's Akliouche. Played out towards the right wing. And the shot! And again! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, just to keep Thuram! Oh, almost a sixth. It's a pretty loose pass. Cherki looking to play him in. Rabiot. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. Akliouche. Spread out to the left. Barcola. Now it's Thuram. Oh, good spread. Now it's Doué. He has found the way through. Cherki. Rabiot. Mbappe. Ball's played through. Dembele receives it in a wide position. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's Dembele! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, there was plenty on that. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Akliouche. Barcola in acres of space out wide. Conte. Cherki. And that is as far as it goes. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So things are underway. Mbappe! That caused a fair bit of alarm.
Mbappe certainly
and the keeper's given it away. Oh, now it tries a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So, a breakthrough already. Decent chance! And he's stuck it away. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has...
And the shot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Goes for the shot! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Zaire Emery. He's in a great position here. Rabiot.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for options for movement. Now, can they get him away? That's an excellent interception. Saliba spots it and intercepts. And it's Rabiot. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Cherki. Koundé does well to get it back. Over to the right flank. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to play it through. Now it's Olise. Terrific effort against the crossbar. Not a bad try by any means.
Well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position and you end up massively frustrated. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control.
Shot a goal! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. France now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Mbappe picks it up out wide. Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Rabiot. Oh, good spread. Hernandez getting forward. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Not the most accurate pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cherki, Mbappe, and Hernandez. pass somewhat off target. Dembele is onto it in a flash. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dembele, Hernandez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And he cuts out the supply. France are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Mbappe! And he's been shifted off it. Doué. Olise in acres of space out wide. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe. Mbappe venturing down the left. Rabiot. Now it's Olise. He's a sharp little ball here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rabiot. Cherki engages and forces him off the ball. Zaire Emery did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Cherki simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Temps
That looks a decent ball. Shifted it to the flank. Dembele has the space, goes for a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
That is good alertness. Spread it left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Mbappe. That's it, 45 minutes up. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Merci à tous d'accueillir nos joueurs.
Away we go again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out.
And he shoots! Oh, brilliant save!
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And the goalkeeper's got a good... And the shot! No, he's missed it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Koundé. Rabiot. And he's forced to go back. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Mbappe. Dembele. Rabiot. Distributed tidily. Zaire Emery. And it's Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rabiot. Cherki. He shifts, shoots! Oh, the ball's... And the keeper couldn't hold it. It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
It's a threatening ball. Spread out to the left. Rabiot. Takes a shot! And he hits the net! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So could they be onto something here? It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, he's having a go! And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Oh, Lisa! It's hit the upright, and again. And that's in. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Shapes to shoot! Deftly away. Cherki, he steps in, and that's the end of that. France have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly back in business. Cherki, neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's Dembele. Rabiot. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that tackle was... He's having a hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11, le numéro 24. À leur place.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Konate, Doué. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. Half an hour gone in the second half. Aims beyond the defence. Mignon claims comfortably.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Akliouche is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. France are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And here's Mbappe. Chouameni. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Siaran is onto this. Spread to the right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He'll try from distance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Saliba has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Zaire Emery. And he's intervened well there. Saliba. Olise. Now it's Olise. He's found a way through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Saliba. Rabiot. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Akleuch. Thinks one through. Nice interception, well timed. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.